Ooh, I feel like I can tell how my voice sounds different after we, go about our daily routine. I say daily. Shit, I think it's more than daily, low key. Regardless, back to the point. We are reacting to this video, Explore With Us Crime Story Time. Oh, that shit rhymes. Hold on. But Binga, okay. Man dismembers wife, calls 911 to say she's still blinking. Which, honestly, I don't. That shit's actually scary. But rest in peace to this woman, man. What the fuck is up with this? We've reacted to probably like 3, 4 videos on YouTube now about dismemberments. We need to chill, bro. We need to chill.
I need to know, did he cut her into little bitty pieces?
I checked on her tonight, and she's not dead.
They will shoot you if they see you.
She's been frozen for 2 days. She's frozen solid. It's amazing she's still alive.
Oh my god. That's what I was saying, Lucci. But this one, bro. Holy shit. Bro, this nigga put her in the freezer before she died fully. So whenever she was still in the freezer, she was still alive. That doesn't... Is that even physically possible? I don't get it. That shit sounds... What the fuck?
It's the middle of the night in Springfield, Tennessee, when a dispatch...
Tennessee. Any of y'all in Tennessee? Have y'all ever heard of this? Where's my Tennessee niggas at? Who's up in Tennessee? If y'all in Tennessee, let me know if y'all have heard about this. Is this a known case?
Dispatcher takes one of the most chilling 911 calls ever recorded.
Someone was from Memphis
to report that he killed his wife, but the call takes a sudden and shocking twist when he reveals the true reason for his call. In a case doomed to end in sudden tragedy, police and first responders must rush into this dreadful situation to discover the truth and find the suspect before he strikes again.
Just lock it down now. Joe may be coming to get you.
Immediately frown time, bro.
A quiet night is broken at 2:45 a.m. on the morning of November 7th, 2014, when a bone-chilling call comes into 911.
911 location of your emergency.
Yeah, Springfield, Tennessee. It's right behind Oakland Farms.
Okay, what's going on?
All right, this is what's
No. Oh my gosh. Just listen to this call, and this is what the video is over. This is about to be sick, y'all.
right behind Oakland Farms.
Okay, what's going on?
All right, this is what's happened. Been married 12 years. On the 4th, which would have been 2 nights ago at 4 a.m.
Hey, Marcus. Hey. Marcus, stay safe, brother. Once again, I'm proud of you, and hope to see you soon, bro.
My wife in the temple of her head.
This detail, combined with the man's oddly calm demeanor, are already eerie enough. But it's what the man says next that is truly terrifying.
I thought I killed her, and I put her in the freezer out in the garage. When I checked on her tonight, and she's not dead. She's got a big hole in the temple of her head. And
I appreciate you, bro. Much love.
Body moved around
bro.
I think I broke her wrist.
Thank you, bro. For real. It means the world.
Being in the thing, she's been in this thing 48 hours now.
48 hours? Oh my gosh. And thank y'all as well for all... Bro. Oh my gosh, Marcus. Yo, much love, bro. Hey, to all of y'all as well. Thank y'all. I don't want these negative videos to take away from how much I appreciate y'all. Y'all are going crazy. And every night y'all continue to change my life day by day. I appreciate y'all. But fuck, man. Rest in peace to this woman, bro. Marcus, big dubs in the chat. Big dubs in the chat for Marcus, y'all. Hey, much love, bro.
No prank call. I need somebody to get out there and help her. I've cleared the premises. I've got away. I'm not going to be there. But I promise you this is a legit call, and I need somebody to get out there and help her because I still love her. It's hard to believe that after that, but I need to get somebody out there to help her.
The call is coming from 45-year-old.
And my question is, didn't he cut her up though? Or was it just her head? Because wasn't that mom asking about it at the beginning? It might just be dismembered. I don't know. Because I feel like if it was just head, it would be decapitated. I feel like dismembered means like the body, you know?
Joseph Parker and the woman he claims to have
Oh my fuck. Look at this nigga, bro. You can't tell me he wasn't destined for this shit. Oh my lord. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
shot is his wife, Samantha.
Okay, what happened that
what I
caused you to
did.
do that?
It's a long story. Don't want to get into it. Just want to get into getting somebody out there to help her. I left the front door open. I left all the lights on in the house. And she's in the garage. You go through the kitchen to get into the garage. And you'll see her once you get in the garage.
And it's just sick. It's actually, I don't know if it's because we just did what we did, y'all, but it's making me sick to my stomach hear this. It makes me sick to my stomach to hear how he says that he still loves her, yet he's talking in such a monotone voice. Like, you could tell something's wrong in his head. He can't even look straight into the camera, you know? He's just emptiness. That nigga can't focus on shit in life, you know? He just...
She's a mess. She can't talk. I could get her to blink. Blink once means yes. Blink twice means no.
She's still conscious? Oh my gosh. Bro, facts. He's a fucking weirdo. God damn.
These horrifying specifics are almost too ghastly to believe, especially for those who know the Parkers, like their friend Barbara, who was over at the house the previous afternoon to borrow a tea pitcher. In her statement to the police, Barbara shares that Joseph told her that his wife was sick with a migraine. Barbara said that she'd looked in the bedroom to find Samantha lying on the bed, facing the wall and covered in a blanket. Barbara further tells the police that she seemed to be asleep.
I thought she'd been dead 2 days. And when I checked on her, she was still alive. She's been frozen for 2 days. She's frozen solid. It's amazing she's still alive. I shot her with a 38 caliber handgun, and there's a big hole in the temple of her head. I didn't see an exit wound.
And how long ago did you leave there?
An hour ago.
And that's the last time you saw her?
Yes, that's the last time I saw her.
And she was still in the garage?
Yes, she's still in the garage. I made her as comfortable as I could make her. She tried to drink a little water. You know, she couldn't talk. Couldn't move her jaw. She's in bad shape. Really need to get somebody out there to help her.
It's crucial for the dispatcher to get as much information as possible from Joseph, but he makes it clear that there are some things he's not willing to share.
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Joe. I'll just leave it at that. Don't want to get arrested tonight and all that. We don't have a history of domestic disputes. You know, we've never had to call the police or nothing. We just had a real bad night a couple of nights ago and got myself in trouble.
This nigga acts like just because he's never done this before that he'll just get off scot-free with this. Nah, nigga, you're still going to prison for the rest of your life for this. You shot her in the head, and then she's been alive for all this time.
So, anyway, really need somebody to get out there and help her.
While Joseph doesn't want to give away his location, police will soon learn that his background is relatively clean. The only blemish to his record is a drug possession arrest from 1987, when he would have only been 20 years old.
I love her. I still love her.
Bro.
I loved her every day I've been married to her. She's had a rough stretch here.
To that end, it will soon come to light that Joseph recently lost his job as a car salesman at Rivergate Toyota in Metro Nashville. Joseph's former co-workers would later recall in exclusive interviews with Ewu how he changed in the last months of his employment.
He was really quiet. He was kind of weird. He was a salesperson, so he did talk to people. We knew something was going on with him, but it was unusual behavior.
It
but
do look
just
demonic.
Grew over time.
Like this, if I saw this nigga in public, I would dead like, these are the type of people you don't look at too long. Because they might just fucking stab you, you know? Sir, what? Yeah, or a mental breakdown. I don't know. It said he lost his job, right? No? Oh, well, to the other side of the street. Yeah, fuck this nigga, bro. What did you say, Binga? One Fortnite kill, bro. Are you talking about me play Fortnite? I haven't played Fortnite. I don't even think I got that shit updated. How many of y'all got fucking Battlefield 6? I know this ain't the time, but like, bro, it's the eyes and it's the fact that if this nigga didn't have facial hair, I wouldn't know where his chin was at. You know what I mean? Like this shit, nigga looked like a thumb. He looked like the back of my toe. Did someone just say he looks like a condom? Oh no, COD M. My bad. Yo. My bad. My bad. Let's just get this shit going.
I think he had a lot of money stress on him. He'd gotten behind on their mortgage. So I think he had a lot
Bro,
of
I love Battlefield.
weight on his shoulders that was getting
Bro,
to
look
him.
like the thumb from Spy
Indeed,
Kids.
Joseph's stepdaughter
He
would
do.
later say
Hey, I
that
appreciate all the
home was
follows,
in
y'all. Much love.
foreclosure. Could these economic pressures have led to an explosion of violence?
Damn, my bad.
So anyway, checked on her and she's still alive. And now I want to get her somebody to help her that knows what they're doing. And I guess they
Thank
have
y'all, for real,
trouble
for real.
too, so,
Okay, we'll send somebody out there.
what was your first name?
I'm not going to give you my name, sir.
Okay, that's fine.
Ugh, freak ass nigga. What do you mean? What is her name? You're never gonna talk to this woman again. Why do you give a fuck what her name is? What? That's actually freaky as fuck. Thank y'all for all the follows, love, and support, y'all. Thank y'all for
Okay.
Joseph's call to 911
Y'all think this nigga was trying to shoot a shot over the phone? Nah,
is
can't
over, and he's left more than enough details for police to investigate. They'll find, however, that he didn't tell them everything.
be. Bro,
And there's
Evil,
more to this
I
grotesque.
love y'all, but I'm gonna need y'all to stop putting this nigga's face up. This is actually scary. I don't think I've seen, yo, this shit's dead scary. And oh, TikTok, I feel bad for y'all. It's just half his face for y'all. I'd say maybe like 60%. That nigga's face ain't even straight. Look at the proportion. How is his mouth all the way on screen, but his eye don't? What?
Story than anyone could have imagined. Police arrive at the house at 2:45 in the morning, and as they peer through the garage windows, they have the first confirmation of Joseph's grisly details when they see red hair peeking out from blankets and
Oh my
protruding
God.
from the top of a freezer. Even before they make an entry, a be on the lookout report goes out to the Metro Nashville area for Joseph Parker, said to be driving a white Toyota Camry. The idea that Joseph could be anywhere is unnerving, even for his sister Patty, who later talks to an investigator.
I refuse to leave the house. I know Joe's gonna call me. I feel like he's been outside our house that night. My husband saw a white car, a strange car in our driveway. We're not in the kind of neighborhood that you just pull up in.
Is Joseph merely planning to make a clean getaway, or does he have more nefarious intentions in mind? At 3:23 a.m., police enter the house to find it clean and spotless. There's no trash anywhere, and every trash can has been emptied. It strikes officers as a clear attempt to destroy evidence. But there are other odd discoveries in store that don't seem to be directly related to a crime.
Have y'all known that he's OCD?
Not that bad. Hit over 1,000 chapsticks.
Yeah.
But it's in the garage.
How the fuck you gonna say not that bad and say he had over 1,000 chapsticks, bitch? What? She just contradicted herself all in the same sentence. Yo, bro, I wouldn't trust a nigga with 3 chapsticks. The fuck you mean? Nigga has commitment issues or something. How the fuck you got 1,000 chapsticks? I be pissed as fuck. Like, come on, bro.
that the
All the times I go to the store and I don't find that shit is because this nigga has them stocked up in bulk.
police learn the disturbing truth behind Joseph's
I'm gonna go ahead and say it, nigga. Having 2 is pushing it, bro. I'm gonna say it. Having 1,000 chapsticks is worse than Diddy having 1,000 lube. I can't even lie. Is it? Wait. No, it is though. Cause why do you need that much chapstick? Why would you need that much lube? That Diddy, the Diddy of chapsticks.
911 call.
Diddy
They
sticks,
find
bro.
Samantha
Come on.
Parker frozen to the touch inside the freezer with a gunshot wound to the left side of her head.
I done tweaked
She's
out and forgot how
completely
serious this was. My
unresponsive,
bad.
Which is a stark contrast
Rest
to
in
the way
peace.
Joseph described the situation to 911.
Now my mood's killed.
Can't talk. I just give us a blink. Blink once means yes. Blink twice means no.
The police search the residence for signs of blood, but find nothing other than possible small blood stains on the floor and carpet. That is, until they reach the bedroom and find a large blood stain on the mattress. Strangely enough, the pillows and sheets are completely clean.
Okay, she was shot in the bed, in the head.
I don't know where she was shot.
They took half the bed.
We took out, we didn't take half the bed.
The mattress.
We took out a piece of mattress about like this right here.
Oh hell no! You know how pissed off I'd be. Like, I get it. As police officers and whatever the fuck, you got to come in there and like scope out the scene. But I really wish we were to the point where we could provide enough resources to where these houses can get automatically cleaned out. I've seen so many cases of people having to go back into the room that like someone lost their life in. And it's like, bro, the cops went in there, tore everything up to investigate and said, y'all, sorry, like, we can only tell you what you already know, bye. And like, dude, like, you know, it's like, bro, it's kind of fucked up.
That's the bullet. That was the bullet spot. No bullet hole.
Like, they took fucking 25% of the mattress. Are you serious? Y'all niggas couldn't just take the whole shit? At that point, I'm not gonna fucking sleep on it.
Not in her head.
No bullet hole in the mattress.
Hey, I appreciate y'all for real. Thank
Police
y'all.
are a long way from determining what exactly happened between the Parkers at this residence. But soon, new clues come in regarding Joseph's whereabouts. Investigators ping Joseph's cell phone only 12 miles
That
from his
too, bruh.
residence near the interstate. At 3:42 a.m., dispatch calls Joseph back, and he tells them he's going to Chattanooga to visit some friends. The
Yo,
bu-
okay, I'm so immature for that. But like back in 6th grade when I first heard of Chattanooga, I promise I couldn't stop laughing. I don't know why it sounds funny to me. There's some towns I hear. And I'm like, it's just a funny name, you know? I couldn't say that I'm from Chattanooga. Actually, Chattanooga is kind of badass. What's another one though? There's one that just sounds a little funny. Just start throwing out weird city names. I want to see if one of y'all say
Buffalo
it.
is updated with the new information. If Joseph has more scores to settle, it's vital that police catch up to him as quickly as possible. Meanwhile, at the house, police realize that Joseph wasn't finished with Samantha after shooting her.
Now, here's what I've heard. Oh, he cut
Winnipeg, motherfucker, you found it. Davey, you fucking found it. Where the fuck is Winnipeg at? Ghostface, yo, Winnipeg, it's up north, right? What the fuck is that at? Oh my god, bro, fucking Winnipeg, bro. Oh my god, y'all niggas are tapped in. Oh, it's in Canada, god damn, bro. Hey, yo, I'm going to fucking Winnipeg, y'all. I want to go to Winnipeg. Look at my dream is to go to Winnipeg and just take the hardest. Hey, I told y'all niggas already. I want to have the hardest parka fit. You know, I might even be dressed up like I'm Jon Snow, King of the North on some shit. And I'm gonna, whenever I post that shit on IG, y'all niggas gonna know I'm gonna have a tag right on Winnipeg. I'm gonna pin that post and everything. I think I'm gonna post it every year too to let y'all niggas know that I went to Winnipeg. Or it should just be an annual trip at that point.
He told me he cut off her ankle. I've been told she's been chopped into little bit.
Bro, if y'all know anyone from Winnipeg,
I need to know.
yo, y'all
I need
gotta
to
put me
know.
on.
Did he cut her into little bitty pieces?
He did not cut her into little bitty pieces.
What was was her head still on her body?
Oh, yeah.
Were her arms and legs?
Her arms were still attached. Her legs had some work done to them.
Okay, was it an anger work or I've got to get her in the freezer work? I know it was like both, but I don't know if I asked that right.
Yeah, I don't know that I can answer that.
Yo, she's asking the questions like she's seen the fucking Ed Gein series a little bit. Those deduction skills weren't even on my brain wave. You know what I mean? She's asking if he cut her up to fit her in the freezer or cut her up just because the nigga wanted to. I'm like, oh, it's a great question.
You're asking me what he was feeling when he cut her up. I don't know.
North
Was it
Carolina.
a range of anger? Did he cut her legs into little big pieces or cut?
No.
So she was not sliced up bit by bit.
Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
Like
Okay, another thing.
one.
Why?
She might be in 5 pieces.
Okay, that's what I mean.
Legs, but her hands is what I could tell. Now she's folded up in there, so it's kind of hard to see.
Okay,
But
thank you.
I think maybe 2 cuts to each leg, or 2 cuts to one leg and 1 cut to the other.
Okay.
Police may not know all there is to know about what happened here, but they know enough to realize they're dealing with a violent and severely disturbed fugitive. Unfortunately,
Bro, see, they know what the fuck they're doing. They just show half his face every time.
even with his name added to the Tennessee top 10 most wanted list, Joseph proves to be elusive.
The nigga's
It's
still
only
on the
in
run? Oh my gosh.
hindsight that police learned that he checked into a hotel in Goodlettsville for a few hours. But it's when Patty gets a phone
Hey, much
call
love,
that
y'all.
this
Thank y'all.
domestic homicide threatens to grow into something far more tragic.
So then I called Rivergate Toyota and asked for Troy, who I know very well, or have known over the years through Joe. And I said, lock it down now. Joe may be coming to get you.
Did Joe ever say anything to you to make you think that?
Somewhere in the morning, I got a phone call saying that Joe was going to Rivergate Toyota to take out Troy. I was medicated, prescription.
Yeah. So you don't recall who told you that?
For some reason, no, I don't. But to backtrack on that, UPS shootings a month ago, my best friend runs UPS in Birmingham.
Hey, I appreciate y'all for all the follows. Thank y'all.
He's been fired, and he was after her.
Yeah.
And so in my head, I was thinking, Joe can't hurt anybody else, and I was actually trying to help those people.
Right.
Okay.
Joseph's former co-workers at Rivergate Toyota would later recall the horror of that day.
Someone in, I believe it was somebody on his side of the family, told him to warn us he was headed that way. I was scared. I was in fear. I really was. I was worried that he might be parked his car down the road and walked back up to the
Hey,
lot.
thank y'all.
And there was little sheds and buildings of all kinds at the old dealership. He could have got in and hid. Or if he'd have pulled in on the lot. Everybody knew Joe. They didn't hate Joe. He could have easily pulled on the lot, got out, and just went bam, bam, bam. You know, we wouldn't have even questioned why he was there. We thought he'd just come to visit.
We've
The
been up
Metro
all night,
Nashville
bro.
police send units to guard Rivergate Toyota.
We've been
but
live
there's
for
no way
like
to know
4.5
for sure what
hours.
Joseph plans to do next.
The guy that got the phone call said that he said this all started when I lost my job there. So he was going to come and take care of the person that fired him for one, and the rest of us. And we're like, we didn't have anything to do with it, but okay. And then
This
we
nigga's
weren't-
just a hater. What the fuck? What do you mean? And you got fired and you first went back and took it out on your wife? No. Y'all, I saw this video. Fuck, I wish. We gotta actually start watching reels on stream, bro, because it was a reel I saw. I don't normally watch reels, but my Instagram fucking updated. Let me pull this up real quick so I can show y'all. If y'all seen the update, y'all know what I'm talking about. So like on Instagram now, my shit does this. Wait. My shit does it where not that. It does it like this, where it slides and then it's reels and it slides messages, slides explore page, slides profile. Like it's not button. Well, you could press a button, but it slides now. So I get caught on fucking reels a lot, and I was watching this video, and it was of this nigga. He went up on he. It was like one of those like public experience, whatever the fuck you want to call it. This nigga was recording going up to this couple, right? And he asked the girl, he's like, "Hey, you got a boyfriend?" Right in front of her man's. And he's like looking at him, he's like, "Hey, I'm right here, bro." And they're just talking, da 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 da. And this nigga ain't saying nothing to the dude that went up to his girl, right? And then this nigga finally says, he asked his girl, he asked the nigga that pulled up on him making the video, asked that nigga's girl, said, "Hey, can I get a 360 real quick though?" And out of the whole time, this nigga was like talking to his girl, he didn't say anything. But as soon as he said that, he talks to his girl, not even the nigga that said ask for the 360. He says to his girl, said, "If you give him a 360, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you." And the whole time she been holding it down. I was like, what the fuck? Now I know that's a side note, but that shit was crazy.
sure who all he was going to be aiming for.
Well, we had two entrances.
Just niggas
to
being
this
dumb
dealership,
is what
and they did was
what it
lock
leads to.
the back gate, so that only made one entrance in and out. And we had police undercover sitting back there in their cars watching people come on the lot. They were doing the best that they could. We had people set up across the street videoing.
But despite the rumors,
For real.
Joseph never shows up at his old workplace. It remains a case full of unknowns, and the biggest question of all is what might have driven Joseph to kill his wife in the first place.
We think,
And like, my point is, did he really just kill her because he was mad? You know, he's like, oh, I got fired. I'm gonna go kill my wife. Like, nigga, how does that line up? You know, it doesn't make sense to me. And then the part that pisses me off more is that after that, he's like, he calls for help, and then he's like, but I can't have y'all arrest me. No, I'm not getting arrested. Okay, nigga, and now he's been elusive as fuck, dodging the cops and shit, and then has threatened to go kill all his coworkers because he got fired too. Yo, if a nigga that worked with me got fired and then he's trying to take my life because he got fired, bro, I'll quit my job too, bro. You can have my shit. I don't need it. No, please. Like, these niggas tweaking.
as the detectives that we are, that's a judge,
Exactly, Cash.
that he killed her sometime 10 o'clock Tuesday night because, and they had been fighting all day because it was Mackenzie's birthday, and Mackenzie's mother has never not called her, and there was a text sent from Sam's phone to Mackenzie, a birthday text.
Right.
From her mother to her only child. There's a lady in Samantha's neighborhood named Karen,
Mm-hmm.
and she texted Karen Tuesday night and said, I've got to go somewhere, he's crazy. She knows she's gonna die. She knows she's gonna die.
Wow.
And we feel like that on the 3rd, Tuesday night, Joe saw that text, I'm gonna go to an attorney, I gotta get away from him, can I come to your house? Begging, I haven't slept, I need a hot shower.
Damn. So this nigga had just lost his job. They were arguing, and he snuck into her phone and saw that she was talking about leaving him too. This nigga felt like he was losing his life, so he just took hers. I mean, I'm hoping, I don't want to, I'm sure she passed. I'm sure she passed. I feel so. That just, like, nigga, you just gave up on life. You really gave up on life. You know what I mean? You really took her life instead of just being like, damn, hold on. This is a way I could sort of reset in my life. Like, bro, yes, you're fucking 40 and you look like a goddamn thumb, as we've said. Condom, whatever the sort we were talking about. But let's be real. If you get fired, it's not the end of everything. I get it. Bills will still be there. But at the same time, even if you got money, the bill's gonna hit. So either you gonna pay off bills that you already got money for, or bills just gonna stack up that you still gonna have to pay regardless. You know what I mean? I get it. You gonna lose shit, but still, you don't resort to killing your wife because she says she's gonna leave you or she just wants time away from you. Nigga, you're tweaking. You over here just got fired and then you're going off on her. Okay, nigga, just let her get some space. That gives you some time to go get back in your bag. Then after a week, once you get a little bread in your pockets, take her on a date, get her flowers, whatever the fuck you need to do, and then she'll be back in the house. Then y'all can restart. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not that easy. It'll take time. But a lot quicker and a lot easier than doing whatever the fuck this is. You know? The nigga just gave up on life.
And we feel like Joe read that text, and that's when he killed her, because there was a text sent back from Sam's phone that said, oh, I've decided to stay here tonight. Everything's gonna be okay.
But even as both Joseph and the reasons behind his madness remain elusive, his sister learns that afternoon that the madness is not over yet.
Fuck.
3:13, my home phone rings, and I look at it, and I went, oh.
It says, see, Benz.
If you've
That's
heard
good,
the
bro. Appreciate you.
911 tape, Joe was so calm and so cool, it was extremely eerie. I picked up the phone and said, oh my God, Joe, are you okay? He said, yeah. I said, what are you doing? What's going on? Whatever you've done, I forgive you. Tell me where you are. I will have somebody come and get you. I will come and get you myself. Are you in Alabama? He said, no, Patty, I'm just driving around. I said, okay. I said, Joe, what happened? He said, well, I shot her in the head, but she was asleep, and she didn't feel anything. And then I tried to put her in the freezer, but her ankle, I had to cut off her ankle because she wouldn't fit in there with her ankle. And then it really made a big mess, Patty. and it took me a really long time to clean it up.
But even as Joseph makes
Are we supposed to feel bad that you had to clean up the shit that you did? Are we serious? This nigga over here complaining about something he did. Oh, I just had to clean all this up. I just cut her ankle off. Nigga, what are you talking about? You're sick in the fucking head.
his second confession of the day, Patty notices a stark disconnect between what he's admitting to and his seeming inability to understand the full ramifications of his actions.
And I said, Joe, did you chop her up and put her in the freezer? He said, now, Patty, I'm not going to tell you that. I said, okay. Do you have a gun? Yes. Where is it? It's in my lap. Take the gun and unload it. Not going to do that. Not going to prison. Can't do that. How is she? Joe, she's dead. Oh, they didn't get to her in time? They couldn't help her? No, Joe, she died. You cut her up and you put her in the freezer. You just told me that. I said, put the gun in the seat. If you're not going to unload it, put it in the passenger seat. Okay, I'll do that for you. You swear, Joe? Yes, I swear. So is Samantha dead? Yes, Joe, she's dead. So they didn't get to her in time.
Nigga, it's not the matter of fact that they didn't get to her in time. You know what you did to her? Do you know? Like, this nigga's acting like she's genuinely, like, bro, you shot her in the head and then cut her up. The only chance of her surviving as she was is you keeping her in the fucking freezer. And I mean, at most, she was barely conscious, blinking at you once for yes, two for no. But you think by the time, oh my gosh, you had already got her out, we're moving her around. By the time she already warmed up, all the brain, I don't even know. I'm not a fucking doctor, but you know what I mean? Like, this nigga's acting stupid. They didn't get to her in time?
You just told me you shot her. I just told you she's dead.
At the house, the crime scene investigators remove Samantha's body from the house and deliver her to the medical examiner while still in the freezer. The autopsy report reveals that her lower leg was amputated, her right foot was cut between the toes, and she had a gunshot wound in her temple. There was another entry wound in her right arm, and police realized that this was the reason there was no bullet hole in the mattress. They theorized that she was indeed asleep, her arm tucked under her head when Joseph shot her on that fateful night.
We forgive you. Pull over at a filling station, put your hands up, and go in and tell them who you are.
Extremely
Why?
sick, y'all.
Is anybody looking for me? Yes, Joe. No state of Tennessee, you're on the #1 list. They will shoot you if they see you. They will kill you. Well, I'm not going to prison.
After those final words, the phone line goes dead. But even as law enforcement begins to converge on Joseph's position, he calls Patty back, perhaps knowing that this would be the last time he would ever get to speak to his sister.
Now, he said, sorry about that, we got disconnected. I'm almost in Kentucky, and I hit a rough spot. I said, so you're on your way to Kentucky?
Appreciate the
He said,
follows,
"Yeah, 10
y'all.
miles
Thank
from
y'all.
State line." He said, no. They're on to me. There's a white Tahoe behind me. I said, Joe, just, you know, I said, it's probably not a cop. Just don't speed up. And he goes, oh, it's a cop. He's been following me. I'm just doing everything I could to keep him on line. And in the very end, he said, I heard the sirens. I said, Joe, pull over on the side of the road. Open the door. Hold your hands out where they can see it. Put your hands over your head. I'm crying. Joe, do this, please. Put your hands over your head. Get out of the car. They will help you. We will get you some help. I will visit you. They will help you. Whatever I can do to talk them out of this.
It's been at least 12 hours since Joseph made his original 911 call, but when police catch up to him on Interstate 65 in Kentucky, he's only about 30 miles away from his house. The goal is to take him in without incident, but
Bro, if y'all in the chat have ever been through this situation, let me know. But first of all, I pray for y'all, like, because I know it must have been so traumatizing, but also, like, it's just a fucking headache to deal with. But I was saying, bro, imagine driving in that situation. Bit my tongue talking right there. Golly. Driving in that situation, like, bro, what the fuck? And this nigga's trying to use you as a shield from cops. Like, bro, leave me the fuck alone. But it reminded me of this one time I was driving, right? It was like 4 lanes. And it was behind me. It was right behind me. I seen this nigga in this red Nissan. Of course, it's in a fucking Altima, bro. Hey, if you driving an Altima, bro, please go to speed limit. Or if you speeding, at least be smart. You know, don't be doing no dumb shit. So this nigga's in the Altima behind me. Maybe, you know, in my back blind spot, my back left blind spot. So I'm in the second lane. He's in the first. Now the exit is coming up. There's 4 fucking lanes, and we're going forward, and I see this nigga turn his blinker on. I'm like, oh, okay, he's getting behind me. But he almost clips the back of my car. That's how close he was. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck is he doing? And then I see him get into the next lane. And at this point, we're already passing the exit point, you know? And then, it's fucking dumbass. I see him go again. I'm like, there's no way he's actually going to do this. He smashes into another fucking car. They both spin out and then fall off the fucking exit. I was like, nigga, what the fuck were you doing? Was that worth the extra 10 minutes of your drive? I felt so bad for that other person, you know? I was like, nigga, there is no point in doing that. It's just stupid shit.
Fortunately, Joseph Parker has decided this is the end of the line. The details of Joseph's murder of Samantha
Is he gonna kill
underscore his
himself?
capacity for cold ruthlessness, which means the cops must exercise the utmost caution as they approach the vehicle. But even with their careful approach and desire to
So
end this
dumb.
manhunt peacefully, they cannot stop the tragic, violent ending.
And he said, Patty, I love you, and I'm sorry. Well, I guess it's time now. Gotta go.
Police converge on the idle Toyota, but when they open the doors, they see that force won't be necessary. Joseph has taken his own life, using the same 38
What a fucking pussy, bro. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Like, go out like that too. Fuck
caliber handgun he used on Samantha. Inside the car, police find a mirror with a white substance on it along with a short straw. This evidence coincides with the toxicology report, which shows Joseph had a host of strong medications in his system. While the manhunt doesn't end the way police would have liked, the finality of it is welcome news to the terrified
Thanks, bro.
employees of Rivergate.
Hey, we got any
Toyota.
mods in here?
Not to
Hold
be
on.
cruel, but that
Actually, let me
was
see.
kind of relief.
Joseph's sudden burst of murderous violence would leave a lasting impact on those who knew him.
That isn't something that you just get over. You hear about it, you worked with him, and to the degree of where he went with all this was just, it scared you. It just scared you.
But unfortunately, the root cause, the true reason behind Samantha's murder, remains a mystery.
Everybody's just like, why?
But my dad
I
knew-
told somebody asked me that, my wife asked me, said, what happened? I said, a freaking wire come loose in his head or something.
Samantha Parker was 44 years old at the time of her death.
Rest in peace, man. That shit was absolutely sad. And it sucks that he went out like a fucking pussy. That's why, like, in those cases where you see these people, like, whatever, it's like, damn. But at the same time, it's like, I wanted to see him suffer before that happened. You know what I mean? I still wanted him gone, but, like, I wanted to see him suffer before it happened, for sure. All right, but YouTube, if y'all like that, be sure to like and subscribe. If y'all want to go check out any videos on their channel, Explore With Us Crime Storytime is a channel, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to watch more reactions, especially live, tune into the Twitch, Kick, and TikTok at Ty Scooty. Until next time, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.